We have a range of vehicles from a Transit Connect all the way up to an F650, Class 6 dump truck, that type of vehicle, and everything in between. So we have 7 different platforms. We run school buses that are capable of running on natural gas or propane. As I said, Class 6 trucks, Transit Connect taxis, and the most common vehicle being the Super Duty truck that you see rolling down the road and around oil fields, and it's the most common work truck in the country. Reducing a carbon footprint is something that a lot of companies are interested in, but it's easy to say and very hard to understand sometimes. So when I talk to companies about natural gas compared to gasoline or diesel, I take them back to basically a high school chemistry class. The chemical composition of diesel, the part that we burn, the hydrocarbon, is C14H30, which means that there are 14 carbon atoms for every 30 hydrogen bonds that are there to be broken. And every time you break a hydrogen bond, that's what generates the power that we get out of fuels. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio of hydrogen bonds to carbon. Natural gas is primarily methane, which is CH4. So you have 4 hydrogen bonds for each carbon atom. So you have twice the amount of energy per piece of carbon that you're putting in the atmosphere. So when we talk about reducing our carbon footprint, that's really what's happening in these engines. So shifting from diesel to natural gas reduces your carbon footprint considerably simply because of the chemistry of how the fuels work. When we look at the Marcellus Shale area, whether it's western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, or northern West Virginia, we're seeing a tremendous amount of very positive activity that is accompanying the economic boom that shale gas is providing. And we're working with the extraction companies, we're working with distribution, we're working with making sure that this becomes a seamless process for customers where they just assume that natural gas will be available just the same way that gasoline is. And we're seeing that happen bit by bit in the Marcellus Shale area.